It's so weird not having like any sound playing in the background. Let me check it real quick though. I don't have any good way to check the desktop audio. That is that is something. Dang. Anyways, check it. Make sure everything's good. If my phone will work. For a way to start a stream. Yeah. It's so awkward without the any music. It makes it so awkward because then I'm just sitting here with no music playing. I didn't get a notification. That's bad. Usually YouTube likes to tell me I'm streaming. Good? Okay, audio is good. And yeah. Good to go? Good to go? Am I? I can't tell. Hold on. Shoot. It's so awkward without any music playing. I'm sitting here in silence trying to make sure everything's good. And what's going on here? Anyways, we got that. Phone goes there. Anyways, hey guys, and welcome to Cirno's perfect summer vacation. Super awkward, like I said, without music playing. I'm gonna put a BGM on the background until they start actually playing something. Let me pull something up all the way over here so I can put something on that plays in the background. Let me pull something from Toe. I want to talk for a little bit. I'll also do this at the end. Oh god, it's gonna run ads. Hold up. Mute it. There we go. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Put like half volume. There. Anyways. I need something to play. Anyways, hey guys. And welcome to Cirno's Perfect Summer Vacation by Chaos Cutesoft. I don't really know a lot about this game. Although I did see it on Steam as like a Toho VN. I've been playing a lot of Toho VNs. They're a lot of fun though. This is a big part of kind of what I skipped with Toho. Because I didn't really like VNs, or I didn't like reading VNs in my own time. So I skipped a lot of these early on. But now I'm just kind of like streaming. It's kind of actually fun to read stuff, so I kind of went with that. So I think it'll be fun. Also, it's Cirno! Cirno Day was yesterday. It was yesterday, so I'm like a day late. But also, I was at work, so I can't stream when I'm working a day, and I'm not going to actually. I can't, and I'm not going to. So doubles. But anyways, it was Cirno Day yesterday. It was 9/9 yesterday, so I missed it by a day. Whoops. Happy late Cirno Day, 9/10, I guess. But she's like second, in my opinion. She's like second favorite. Cause she's cool. But like I said, that was yesterday. This is today. If I could have streamed yesterday, I probably would have done this yesterday. But either way, anyways, let's get into it. And I gotta mute this now because maybe they'll play music. If they don't, I'll keep it running. This is actually a really good track. This is from Toho Kabuto 5. It's the character select title. I really like this song. But anyways, let's go. Hopefully there's actual music. Okay, there actually is music. It's not really that good. Anyways, it isn't easy being a maid in New York. Mocha Latte wants to work for a maid cafe just like she is seen in so many many anime series. I said manly. Is there no hide button? Well, shit. These days, damn, that is loud. I'm turning that down. I think that'll be quiet enough, but damn, that is loud. These days, there aren't too many of these cafes around. Let me check audio real quick. Hold up. Sorry. But also, that's loud as shit. I want to make sure it's not too loud. I want to check to make sure it's not like... Because that is kind of blaring, honestly. That is bumping, to say the least. Okay. Good. We're good. It's quiet enough. Close? Thank you. Anyways, it's quiet enough. She walks up the street in her summer's maid outfit. Anywhere else, this would have got her a lot of notice. But New York, strange outfits are just par for the course. Wouldn't know, never been to New York. I said New York really weird. As she approached the corner up the block, she sees a very odd flyer stuck to the light post. On the flyer, she could read, Maid Wanted, and what looked to be either a red Sharpie or blood. It looks pretty sketchy, but when Monka saw it, her heart leaped with excitement. Blah. Monka, finally, this could be my breakthrough chance to be a maid. What is this story? Anyways, Monka ripped off one of the address tabs from the bottom and stuffed it in her purse. There she is! I'm about to say, where the hell is Cirno? Cirno flew up to Yokai Mountain, looking to have some fun on a bright summer's day. Why were we in New York? Anyways, why were we in New York? She entered a cave, only one she had not seen before that seemed to go on forever. Huh? Why they had the skip button grayed out as well? What's all this? Holy shit. Is that a spider? No, it's not. Where? Okay. She landed on her feet on the ground and slowly walked around, admiring the beautiful darkness around her. A bat overhead made a screech, then flew away in fear, heading towards the exit. As she descended further, she saw a stone pedestal illuminated by eternal candlelight. This music is so loud. On top of the pedestal was a shiny glowing gemstone. What are we doing? As she approached, she could see the gem was cut into the shape of some kind of monster. Oh wow, this is so cool! As she ran towards the pedestal to examine the figure. The figure had the shape of a great red bird. Instead of feathery wings, it had what looked like the wings of a beetle. Wow, this is so awesome! I bet Eternity Larva and Wriggle Nightbug would love it. I should make them fight for it. Cirno let out a giggle and then went up to the figure, picking it up into her small hands. Catching strays for no reason? She did. Poor Cirno. Monka looked up at the beautiful tower piercing the sky. What is going on here? This is just a photo with a filter over it. Is this the right place? Monka walked inside while the doorman called up to her client's room. The elevator door opens up, and a young woman with a gray hair in a maid's outfit walked out. Ah, Sakia! Okay, didn't expect to see her in this. Is this who they sent? Sakia looked the girl up and down, catching a glimpse of the nervous eyes moving up and down her thighs. Her eyes moved upward, staring in slightly disbelief at the girl's chest. The large eye in her cleavage dripping blood down the dress. Yep. That is awful weird now that I look at it. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Sakia. It will be so good to have some extra help for the mistress. Is this how we're going about this? Monka extended her hand outward, looking up into the head maid's sharp purple eyes. It's a pleasure to meet you as well. My name is Mocha Latte. I have been so very excited to start here. Her eyes darted around the upscale lobby. This is a really beautiful building. That's like normal volume on my speakers. That's loud. Only the best for the mistress. Come, let me introduce you. The two entered the elevator, ascending to the sky as the view of Central Park widened through the glass. Upon arriving at the top, Monka took a quick glance around. Like I said, these are just photos. The whole apartment had a red and pink theme to it. As they arrived, a tall girl with green hair and a green Chinese dress bowed her head. Welcome back, Sakia. The new girl extended her hand to Monka. Good to meet you. My name is Hong Mei Ling. Monka shook her hand, surprised at how strong her grip was. Hong's hand felt a bit rough and calloused. Her strength was quite clear. Light footsteps in the distance started getting closer and closer. Monka looked and saw a short girl starting to approach them. Okay, is it Remy or Flan? Ah, it's Remy. Are you our new maid? It's weird how the art's different. Sakia and Hong bowed their heads as the girl approached. Allow me to introduce you to my mistress, Remelia Scarlet. Remelia walked up to Monka. I thought I was playing a Cirno fan game! Remelia walked up to Monka, closely inspecting her up and down. When she saw the bleeding eye on the maid's chest, her eyes lit up a bright red. The small vampire reached out her finger and caught some dripping blood before it fell onto her dress. Bro, what's going on here? Monka winced as the vampire approached her and touched her skin. Goosebumps erupt on her body. Her heart pounds hard, and she could feel her body burning up. The eyes on Monka's body opened wide. Remy stuck out her tongue and licked her finger. Her eyes cooled their glow, and she sighed happily. What's going on here? As Remelia... The music stopped. Oh, there it goes again. As Remelia swallowed... The fucking... The young maid kneeled to the ground, feeling herself to go a bit faint. She blushed, looked up at the small vampire above her. There was a comma missing there somewhere. Welcome, Monka. We are quite glad to have you, and could you really use your help here? In more ways than you can realize. Are we in Central Park now? We are! Everything seemed peaceful and quiet on a typical August summer day in Central... Why are we in Central Park? Well, actually... I have a few questions. I've been kind of sleeping. Okay, why is, like, most of STM in New York? That's my first question. Where's Flan and then where's, Patch? That's the other two questions. Also, mainly why are we in New York? And then why is, like, half a Scarlet Devil Mansion in New York? And where's Cirno? Those are my questions. Anyways, everything seemed peaceful and quiet on a typical summer day in Central Park. Kids were running around and playing... What is going on here? Kids were running around playing ball. Couples laid out on blankets basking in the sun. Why? Is this a New York VN or a Toho VN? All of a sudden, a loud crack can be heard. The clouds in the sky start swirling together, centering around the lake. Never mind, this would be where Cirno comes in, I think. The clouds grow more abundant and larger, eventually the sun being blotted out from the sky. A circular rift opens up above the center of the lake. Bright light shines down, and then a dark shade appears in the middle, red eyeballs peering down at the people below. That wouldn't be Cirno. A monstrous form descends from the center. A large black ball with red eyes decorating? Oh, no, I'm mistaken. A girl appears to be protruding from the large black ball. She has a scaly blue dress. One shoulder seems to be that of a red feathered bird. The bird cawed. The sound reverberating through the city. On the other shoulder was a green beetle, her arm also very bug-like. Her skin was a pale white, her short hair colored a light blue. Her eyes glowed red and she grinned widely. Ah, this is just what I was looking for. A new city full of people to worship the strongest fairy of them all. Cirno flies around above Central Park, looking at all the people, buildings, and nature below. She raised her hands to the sky, the birds calling and the beetle wildly clicking. This isn't real shit, is it? If it is, I completely forget this. Snow starts pouring from the sky, blanketing the city in white. The lake freezes over, large spikes of protruding from the surface. Two girls were laying back on the grass. Where are we at now? I see bikers. Two girls were laying back on the grass, soaking in the warm summer sun. While resting, they did not immediately notice the quick change in weather and clouds until... How did it get so cold all of a sudden? Girl in sundress. This is insane! How is it snowing in July? Wait, hold up! I am not easily deceived! She said July! They just said August. Literally. They literally just said August. Typical August summer day! And now they're saying it's July! Is it July or August? This is insane. How is it snowing in July? This is some kind of dream. Up above, pigeons fly with icy blue wings. Their eyes turned into a sinister red. Cold air and snow came from their breath. Overhead, the sky glowed an ominous purple. Snow pouring down more and more. Yukari rips a tear through the space and time. A giant black void hole appears in Central Park, glowing red eyes looking around through the dark. Oh, look, there's Reimu! They looked around and everything was covered in ice. Great, my first time in New York, and it's a blizzard. Why are all these Toho characters in New York? Anyways, Sakia Remy and Monka come down to greet the two. Cirno has gone completely berserk and frozen all over Genzokyo, and apparently New York. I do not know what happened to her, but not even I could stop her. Something is very wrong here. So I open a portal to follow her here, but already may be too late. Why New York? That's my question. Yukari looked around at the icy devastation around her. New York was completely frozen! You aren't alone anymore. We'll put a stop to her together. I was just starting to really enjoy my summer here. Are they in summer vacation? Yukari looked at the group, finally noticing Monka. Her eyes from the gap... Huh? Her eyes from the gap blocked eyes with... Her eyes from the gap blocked eyes with the eyes on Mocha's body. Okay. The eyes on the maid's leg started frantically running around. Monka slightly trembled in fear. Yukari locked her own eyes onto Monka's. She gave the girl a warm, maternal smile. My, you really seem to be an interesting one. What's your name, girl? I really love your eyes. Mine is Yukari. It's nice to meet you. Monka let out a sigh and relaxed. I'm Monka Latte. I like yours as well. Do you think you will be able to help us here? Of course, although she is quite powerful, we are going to need a lot of fire magic to take her back down to size. Monka looked to her mistress and nodded. Remilia grinned. Save. I'm just going to save for later, though. Return. Don't worry, we have those. Monka smiled at her mistress, pointed her hand towards the frozen tree in front of them, and unleashed a blurry array of fireballs. The fireballs scattered around chaotically, melting away the snow and ice from the trees. My young maid here will certainly be able to help. I know combined we can do this. Ah, we switched music. Cool. I guess? The group worked their way through Central Park. It's still super strange that they're in Central Park. The group worked their way through Central Park, heading north towards the center of the storm. This music is unbelievably loud. I have to check again. Why does this music be so loud, though? Hold up. Switch vibes real quick. Let me check my volume. It's like at the normal level. That's weird. Let me check volume. Make sure it's not too loud. That is loud! I can barely hear myself think. Like, barely. I think it's fine. I think it's loud on my end for one reason or another. That's weird. Like, super loud. I'm gonna have to turn my speaker down. There. That's better. Anyways, through the blinding snow, the girls unleashed attacks, warming and freezing the frozen, mutated animals. Most humans had taken shelter. Some had turned into frozen statues. With the healing magic fires, Remilia and Monka freed them. Finally, the group made it towards the reservoir at Central Park. Cirno in her monstrous form descended. Ah, my goodness! You have come all this way from Gensokyo just to worship me? Finally, you can see and will recognize me as the strongest in the world. No, the strongest in the universe. She laughed maniacally. The beetle and bird mouse on her shoulder loudly screeched. Okay, girls, let's do this for Gensokyo and also apparently New York. Complete chaos erupted in the park. Spells and elements of all colors flying around, lighting up the sky like the 4th of July. Debatably could have been the 4th of July, but this VN doesn't know if it's July or August. Anyways, Cirno just laughed, encased in ice. Fuck yeah! Hell yeah. She needs to take a W at some point. That's not good enough to defeat the strongest fairy. Here, try some of my tasty shaved ice. The Cirno hurled a large, glowing icicle towards Remy. The ice encapsulated the small vampire, freezing her in place. Upon seeing this, Monka and Sakuya fumed anger. I'm pretty confident Monka is a self-insert. How dare you attack my mistress? You will regret this, you little pipsqueak! Nobody hurts our mistress. We will show you the power of the maids. Sakuya took out her stopwatch and completely froze time except for herself and Monka. Monka's eyes glowed red, anger and hate fueling her. She radiated fire and body. She radiated fire and body tackled the flying ice fairy monster. Time resumed. The ice shattered, and Cirno turned back into her normal self. The skies opened, revealing a warm, sunny sky. All those who had been frozen melted away. Everyone looking around, getting their orientation again. Cirno and the other girls walked the length of the park, each with an ice cream cone in hand. I guess she's chilling now? Oh yeah, New York ice cream is the best! Hell yeah, I guess? Thank you. Yes, we make it soft and creamy here. Now, you better behave yourself. I will not have you hurting the mistress again. Yeah, just give me ice cream and we are cool. What the heck? Oh, is that the end? That was like 20 minutes long! Okay, I guess that's the end. Need more snow! Snow? Ah, I didn't even get to read it all. I guess that's the end. That was like 21 minutes, dude! And I didn't have shit planned after this. Not for real. That was like 20 minutes? Anyways, that's fine, I guess. Not all these are going to be long, but anyways, let me set the music again. The bop. Let me turn it back up, too, because this shit slapped. Hold up. There. So, 5, or V. I'm actually not sure which one it is. Whether it's 5 or V. I think it's V. It was, I'm going a bit off topic. I'll talk about that after this. Anyways, that was Cirno's... So that was Cirno's perfect summer vacation. That only lasted like 20 minutes, dude. I don't really have any playing planned after this, so... I guess that's the end of the stream? Like an extremely short stream. I thought it'd be longer, but either way. I don't know what to say about it, man. Hold up, let me see if they had any other games. They could, like, maybe hot swap too. Like this actual, like, the developer. Blue Archive! I don't know what that is. Still. I've heard about it, but I don't know what it is. Chaos Cutesoft. Did they make anything else? No. Or did they? Recent reviews. Did they make any more games? No, they made like one game. I think. It was like the only game they made. That's awful strange. Okay, the only game they ever made was Cirno's freaking... And this game came out in 2020, so they were probably done. This is the only game they ever made. I mean, that's super weird. I'm not gonna lie. Let me put it back onto desktop. I guess it was Cirno's a perfect summer vacation. That was only like 15, 20 minutes long. It wasn't that long of a game. It wasn't bad in particular, but also thought it'd be a bit longer. It happens sometimes. Like, can't really control it. I'll still probably edit it into a video because there's like slight parts that I could probably like slightly edit down, make it a slight bit shorter. But I guess that was fine. I guess it wasn't really funny. The funny part was that why are Toho characters in New York? That was the main funny part of it. Other than that, I don't really know. It's like, it's funny that Toho characters are in New York, but they didn't do a lot with it. I think it looked like from the page that, like, the Mocha Latte, she's like a self-insert, like, mascot for the company, but they only made, or devs, but they only made one game, so I don't know for real. But that was an alright experience overall, I guess. I mean, it's not like it was offensive or bad or like anything, it was just really short. And, I don't know. There could have been more to it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Also, I didn't like the fact that they don't have, like, a hide option. It's kind of weird. But that was alright. But there's just not a lot to say about it. I guess I would have liked it to be a bit longer, because it's kind of funny. The idea of having Toho characters in New York is kind of funny. But they just didn't do a lot with it, I guess. So I guess my opinion is I wish it was longer. I wish there was more to it. I guess that's all I can really say about it, though. Like, I wish it was longer. That's all I can really, like, opinionate about it, I guess. I just wish it was a longer experience. I wish I could have seen more, of Toho characters. Toho characters in New York is not something I knew I wanted! But now I kind of wish there was more to it, so I could have seen more of Toho characters in New York. But either way. Also, self-insert character was kind of weird. But that's kind of besides the point. I guess that's my opinion on Cirno's Perfect Summer Vacation. It's kind of a bummer because I didn't expect it to be that short. I was expecting like at least half an hour, or like 45 minutes, because that's usually how long they are. So that was extremely short. Either way, with that out of the way, we're not going to run into announcements because I got it playing, because I have this track playing. I'm going to talk about Touhou Kabuto 5, or V, I should say. I'm pretty sure it's V. Its full name is Touhou Kabuto V Burst Battle. It's a Switch game, and also probably on a few other platforms, but I don't know them. I don't think it. I think it was originally a port over of, like it was a port over from PC originally, and then it got ported to like Switch. I think PlayStation later on. But I guess I'll get my opinion on this game just because the music's playing. It's actually, this is the character select. I've already said that. I really like this track just for the bell. Honestly, you hear the bell. It's like, I'll turn it up a bit because I had it really down. I really like the bell on this track. It's kind of tough. It's a really short track though. But since it was such a short game, I guess I'll be afforded the luxury of talking about this game just because I got the music playing, and it's a Touhou game, so I guess it links. And I'll let it out of the video so it doesn't matter either way. I'm just gonna yap about it. Touhou Kabuto V. It was an alright game, but I don't know. It's like I haven't played a lot of the like Touhou games that are on the Switch. Like literally, actually, Touhou Kabuto V is like the only one. Touhou Luna Nights. That one got a ESRB physical recently, and I got it. So I want to play that one. ESRB physicals, I don't think there's a lot of Touhou games. There's a... what's it called? I forget what the like action RPG one is called that's on the Switch, but I have that one. And then totally Switch, it's something Wander. And then there's Touhou Spell Carnival. I haven't played that one either. So I want to play those three on the Switch. I think I want to mainly play Luna Nights because that's a Sakuya spinoff. Also, coming up, I'm also gonna, because like I said, I'm just gonna yap about it, because I got time. Literally, this is so short that I'm just gonna edit this out. There's a new I Am Sakuya game coming out. It's coming out on, I think, the 22nd, so it's in a couple weeks. My like one-off game slot that I have, I'm gonna play that game. And if it just happens to be longer than one part, and it's not a one-off game, then I'll do two or however many parts it takes to beat it. Well, there's a new I Am Sakuya game coming out. I forget exactly what it's called. Let me look it up. Also, while I'm looking it up, let me look at that Switch game so I can get my facts straight. But Touhou Luna Nights is one I need to play. I need to play Spell Carnival. That's also on the Switch. Like I said, these are all... Apparently New World was on the Switch? When? It didn't get an ESRB physical, clearly, because I didn't know about it. Which so sucks. Like, I played the ESRB physical. That's always what I go for. I don't really buy anything else. So if it doesn't come ESRB physical, I don't buy it. Meaning I'd probably play through PC instead. Let's see. It's called Touhou Genso Wanderer. That's the one I have. So that's the Wanderer game I was talking about. And then Spell Carnival, and then Touhou Luna Nights. Those are the three ESRB physicals I need to play. Hopefully, I wish they brought more. Like I said, you just end up playing them on PC, I guess, if they don't come. Because I don't like having. This is a whole other tangent. I don't like having my my physicals split between like different things, which is why I literally only have ESRBs, which. For Switch, it's fine, because there's, like, so many games on Switch that, like, if you just buy ESRB physicals, you're set. Like, you don't even need to worry about it. But that means you don't buy, like, PEGI games or, like, Asia English games, Japanese games. It's just, I don't like that weird mixture. For Switch games, just because some of them put the text, like, they center it on the spine. Some of them put it centered left. Or they put it, like, on the left-hand side. So... I just like all my Switch physical copies to be ESRB. That's why I don't have like New World, I guess. Which I guess New World is on the Switch. I might do a blind playthrough of New World, honestly, on the channel. Because I never played New World. I played Scarlet Curiosity, but New World was like kind of like a follow-up almost to Scarlet Curiosity in terms of like mechanics and everything. So I might be to do a blind playthrough of that game one time. I think it'd be fun. Honestly, I think any Toho games on the channel would be fun. Just more Toho games, honestly. But that's kind of besides the point, anyways. What I was saying is a new I Am Sakuya game. I'm gonna look that up too. That was actually initially what I was gonna do. I Am Sakuya. It's called I Am Sakuya Toho FPS game. That's the original. The original is also really good. The original is a Doom mod. I forget how much I played of it. I played all the way through it, and then I played the Reimu DLC for it. It was actually a lot of fun. Surprisingly. It actually had the time stop mechanic that was really, really cool. So if you wanted to, like, absolutely unleash hell on enemies, you could, like, freeze time, just throw a bunch of knives, and the knives just bounce around. Really fun game. Anyways, let me... the upcoming releases. Yeah, I Am Sakuya FPS. Lunarian Invasion comes out on the 22nd of September. I don't know what the 22nd of September is, but whatever day that is, I'm playing it. Well, I'm not going to play it if it's like a day that I work or whatever. So I guess my next available day, I'll play that game. Like I said, I don't know if that would be... Take out the Cirno plushie. That's so tough. I'm so happy they put the Cirno plushie in that game. That's such a goofy... Like, it's not... I don't recall it being that useful of a weapon in the original. Because mainly I just use knives. Knives was such an easy way to just dispatch everything. Because you could freeze time, throw the knives, and the knives would just... If they don't strike a target immediately, they just bounce around. And so you can really, like, just do crazy damage with that. Or just, like, take out enemies you don't even see. Because you could just... If you think something is around the corner, you could, like, angle yourself. You could just throw it, and it bounce around the corner and just bounce all around. It was a... Like I said, I Am Sakuya... The original I Am Sakuya was a really fun game. Tough, but really fun. And the Reimu DLC was pretty fun as well. I recall in Reimu DLC could fly, but I don't recall... I don't remember if that was just a cheat engine thing that I was goofing off with, or if that was actually something you do as Reimu. I think it was a cheat engine thing. Which also, playing that game with like a cheat engine was also really fun as well. If you went through the game with a cheat engine, it was like twice as fun. Because you could just have like infinite everything and just go insane. But anyways, what I was saying was, whatever the 22nd is, I don't know. Let me check real quick. I want to play that game. Because I Am Sakuya getting a sequel, and not even that. It's getting a sequel that looks like it like runs on its own engine. It's not running off a Doom. It's running off its own engine. Or like running off a engine that's not Doom engine. It kind of looks like Serious Sam a little bit. So that's a Monday. It's 2 Mondays from now. So probably that Wednesday I'll probably end up playing Lunarian Invasion. I think it's going to be fun. The extended track ended. Because I've been talking so much. Let me loop it again. There we go. Anyways, I'm going to play that game. I guess 2 weeks from now. 2 Wednesdays from now. Just completely unrelated. I'm going to play I Am Sakuya FPS Lunarian Invasion. Because I'm actually really excited to play that. Like, I didn't expect I Am Sakuya to get a sequel built on its own engine. It's kind of crazy. I'm excited about that. By the way, I was going to talk about... This is all off a tangent that I was actually going to talk about Toho Kabuto V. It's a fine game. Honestly. Just not crazy. I'm thinking I'm like every... I'm thinking I'm going to literally like every other Toho game on the Switch that I'm going to play. Which, like I said, is just 3 others. But I think I'm going to all like them over Toho Kabuto V. It was a fun... It was the stories were fun to go through. The gameplay was just kind of meh. You could very easily... Like, it would be, like, hard at first. Like, it was actually really tough at first. But once you learned Exploit, literally the game was just a cakewalk. You could cakewalk through every scenario so easily. Like, and I remember Patch and Sakuya were just... Well, actually, Patch was ridiculous. Cirno was insane in that game. She could, like, one-hit people. Like, if you, like, you could, like, string people and, like, build up your spell card meter, and you could just one-shot people. It was ridiculous. Like, the game's actually feels pretty broken in that respect. Because Cirno was so, like, literally, she's kind of, like, she's like, oh, meme, she's, like, the strongest, like, it's a meme. But, it's like, in that game, she's actually, like, the strongest. or one of the strongest, because you could just one-shot people out of nowhere with their spell card. It was kind of crazy. I posted that on social media, my clip of like one-shotting people, or one-shotting someone. Like I knocked them down, and then round 2 started, and I just one-shot them with the spell card. It's ridiculous. But it was an alright game, I guess. The first time, I mean, there were funny moments. I really enjoyed it, but it actually is like just kind of a mad game. Besides for like the story, like I said, the story was fun to play through. I enjoyed the story. All the stories, they were just fun to play through. It's just fun and lighthearted, Toho. So it was fun. But the gameplay itself is actually just kind of jank, and not crazy really. Like once you learned how to break the game, it wasn't that hard. I guess that's my opinion on Toho Kabuto. I literally didn't play that for that long. I played for like 5 hours, so there's not much of an opinion to give on it. By the way, that's just talking about Toho, literally. This stream's been done for like 10 minutes. I'm just talking about Toho now. But, you know, it's like I guess it'd be up there with like like I'm in and out with like Toho. I haven't played like a proper Toho game in like forever. Just because I don't get down like that anymore for real. So, there you go. I know Toho 20 came out recently, but it's like, I'm not going to play it. I'm just not really into that anymore. So it's like, as cool as it is, it's like, oh my god, Toho 20! It's like, I'm not going to play it. So, yeah. I do like the fan games, though, because it has the characters. And really, like, a lot of games, like I think I said this during Door Game Deluxe. Toho wasn't for the bullet hell, it was for the cute characters. And so, spin-offs are kind of like the way out of the main line. It's kind of like the way out of the main line, I guess. It's like, oh, that's my way out of the main line. I don't have to play them anymore because I can just play spin-offs and still get the characters. So there you go. Because like I said during Door Game Deluxe, it was about the characters, not really the bullet hell. Like, sure, I liked some, like, bullet hell shmups when I was younger. Literally can't think of any, because, like, there was one on the DS. There was, I think, a few on the DS that were really, really fun that I enjoyed. But I don't think that's really my scene anymore, so I just don't really play them. It's kind of like a lot of games, really. I just don't play bullet hells, or shmups. But I will play Toho fan games and spin-offs because I enjoy them. And I enjoy the characters, mainly. Like I said, it's probably like I don't know if I'd say it's top 3 character set for me. But it could be. It'd literally be 3rd, though. Because my top character set, like my favorite, like if you're talking about like favorite sets of characters, number 1 is Nep, and then number 2 is Senran and Kagura. But I don't know what my number 3 is. Because I don't really, I don't play a lot. I haven't played a lot of series down, is the thing. So it's kind of hard to like be like, oh, top 3. It's like I bounce around a lot. Like literally 2 series I've ever dedicated to is like Nep and Senran and Kagura, and that's like it. That's like it. But it could be top 3. I can't really think of another one right now, so I think it'd probably be 3. I'd probably put like Toho's set of characters as number 3. Like I said, I'm very in and out with it. More recently, I've been getting back into it though. Like heavier. Obviously, I've been playing like a lot of the VNs, and then playing some of the other games on my own time. Biased, but very much beside the point. I think that's all I have to really say. I think this track is running down again. Anyways, all that being said, I will play. I think okay. Long and short, Toho, cool, enjoy. I just don't play mainlines anymore, and I won't play. I will not play Toho 20. I don't even think. I think it's just in Japanese still, or yeah, I think it's still in Japanese. I don't even know. But I'm not gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. Anyways, I should have put it on a Toho hoodie. I'm literally wearing a freaking Fubuki hoodie. But I don't think it matters. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about Toho, I guess, for now. I gush and talk about stuff I like and get really into it. Anyways, that's it for talking on the stream. Frames are dropping, so that means the stream is kind of dying low-key. Doesn't matter because I'm doing announcements. Anyways, next stream is going to be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. That'll be for Yakuza 0 Part 5. Yeah. How is it not the second? It is. And what's coming out on Sunday. I have no idea. Anyways, I'll look it up. I think it's a pre-recorded video. Tomorrow is at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time will be Yakuza 0 Part 5. Part 5, yeah. I think it's Part 5? Pretty sure it's Part 5. It's Yakuza 0, either way. Really having fun. It's Chapter 5. And let me tell you, if we get to Chapter 6 tomorrow, it's going to be insane, because Chapter 6 is literally my favorite chapter in the entire game. Straight up. It's like my favorite chapter. It's saying something, but it literally has my favorite scene in the entire game. I remember it piece for piece. My favorite scene is in Chapter 6, so literally Chapter 6 is my favorite chapter. And if that part happens tomorrow, you best believe, go on bereavement. Anyways, you best believe that I'm screaming my lungs out, because goddamn, that part of Chapter 6 is insane! I love it. I already am excited for maybe. Chapter 5 is good as well. Chapter 6 is peak. But that'll be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then streams will be over for the week after that, because I just stream twice a week. Because I be a busy boy, dude. I be a busy boy. I be, like, everywhere at once, to be honest. If I stream more twice a week, I get burned out for real. So that's why I don't do it. I literally would get burned out. There's weeks where I could stream like 5 times a week, literally, straight up. But I would never do that because I get so burnt out. It's fun just to be like casual about it and just do it once a week, or do it once, like, twice a week. Just be very casual about it. Cause I'm not a streamer. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not any of those. So I don't guts to do it like I'm that, for real. I don't guts to do it like it's like just, you know, I do it to have fun and to spread love and positivity. That is nowadays the message. I'm so happy because I aimed so. It's been so long. I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole different thing. Anyways, weird side things. Next stream is tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for Yakuza 0, and then that'll be it for streams this week. And then shorts are every day from 4:15 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. Whatever I got, for real. I'm going through Door Game Deluxe, and then after Door Game Deluxe, I'll probably go back to NEP. After NEP, we'll start Yakuza 0, I guess. I still have to clip through that and actually get the clips, but, because I don't have everything prepped for that. But once I do, I guess I could do. But I guess, yeah, that'll be kind of how it goes. I kind of be all over the place for real, because I just don't have I don't really plan stuff. Like, I plan stuff for the second channel. The second channel, everything is done very meticulously and methodically. And I have a very specific structure of how I do everything on the second channel. On the main channel is nothing like that. It's literally just a mess. But it's my mess, and I'm proud of it. But either way, Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Why am I am tripping today. I love it when Twitter sends me my own tweets. I don't know why I'd be doing that, though. Anyways, Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time will be a pre-recorded video. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's a pre-recorded video. Also, looking at list, I so need to start uploading videos I've already edited like months ago. So need to start uploading videos I edited like months ago, and just am so lazy that I don't upload them. Kind of crazy for real. Anyways, it's a pre-recorded video on Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Won't say what. And I don't even know if I'll officially announce it, but those are gonna kind of be an interesting case. I don't even know. I feel like I'm like I've been doing YouTube for 10 years. I'll kind of talk about this because I've already kind of announced it. Well, I'm gonna write on the schedule and then I'll talk about it. So, anyways, shorts every day, 4:15 to 4:20 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time will be Yakuza 0 Part 5. We'll also announce next week's schedule tomorrow. And then Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time will be the monthly pre-recorded video. Anyways, what I was talking about, I've been doing YouTube for like 10 years, which is kind of crazy to think. I started doing it when I was 18. So, by evidence, god damn it, the music stopped again. Anyway, by evidence, I started doing it when I was 18 in Copilot Go Away. I started doing it in 2018 when I was 2018. I think I meant to say 2015. Actually, well, those videos are unlisted, but I think the first video I ever uploaded was on August 20th of 2015. So I recently celebrated 10 years of content making. Like I said, everything prior to like August, September of 2016 got privated. Not because it was bad content or like anything like bad, in like the sense of like morally or whatever, like just kind of like bad stuff. But it was just like, it just didn't fit the channel anymore, so I just privated it all. I changed directions. 2015 I started doing one thing, and then I completely pivoted in 2016, so I just unlisted all that content. But that all being said, what I meant to say was I've been doing content for 10 years. I kind of clearly have bounced around because I did one form of content starting in 2015, stopped doing it in 2016, and then I probably did everything that I did during that point, and then started doing new content in 2016 for a little bit, and then it was kind of that content was kind of just a mix of stuff, and then I really focused on some stuff in 2019, and then 2019 till now, really the channel had kind of a very specific, or I guess 2019 until early 2025 was, this channel had a very specific focus for 6 years, which is kind of crazy to say. But what I'm saying, all I'm saying is, the pivot is happening again soon. I'm just saying that. So, like, the old form of content's probably gonna die out, if I'm being real. It just doesn't really, honestly, it just doesn't fit me anymore as a person. And I don't think it just fits the current direction. It doesn't fit me as a person anymore, really, is what I think I'm saying. So, this has nothing to do with horror games, by the way, as well. This is talking about, like, just content I was doing, like, 2019 to 2025. It just doesn't really fit me as a person anymore. And honestly, when I think about it, when I think about making content like that, it really doesn't bring up good memories. So it's kind of like, I'm kind of moving away from that. So, I don't know if I'll ever officially announce that or if I'll just kind of silently transition away from it. I've already kind of been on that path, by the way, if it hasn't been kind of apparently obvious. I know I said back in February I wouldn't stop doing it, but now I'm just kind of thinking, I even have content recorded for it, like months worth of content recorded for it. And honestly, I don't even feel like touching it. Like I said, it's like months worth of content that would push like me out till like August of next year. I don't even feel like touching it, which is kind of insane to say. Like I said, it's kind of insane to say, but I think I'll do, my plan is I have videos edited till the end of this year, and then probably starting 2026 is when I'll just kind of stop doing that. So there's that. I'm probably not going to announce it. Probably just going to make it a silent transition, really, because honestly, that's just how it's going to be for real. It's a weird thing to talk about, honestly, but like I said, that content, when I think about making content like that, it doesn't bring back good memories. It doesn't inspire happiness. I don't know. And even some of the content I have unedited is like that as well. I had to, some of those that I've uploaded more recently, I really had to go through them and like edit them down heavily because like there was just so much negativity, but that was just kind of how it was. By the way, that's just a weird, all that to say really that the channel is pivoting. So there is that. Probably more back to what I had planned originally anyways. So yeah, that was kind of the original plan. And then I pivoted away from it, and now I'm pivoting back into it. Anyways, that being said, it doesn't really matter because it's like literally, this is what I've been doing. So, it doesn't. It's dropping frames. But either way, it doesn't really matter because it's the end of the stream. What I was doing originally now doesn't fit what I'm doing now, so I'll probably pivot away from it. Is what I'm saying. Pivot away, code word, stopping probably completely. But either way. Other than that, like I said, I'm going off on a bunch of different tangents for no good reason. I guess it's just a day to yap. I guess. And I guess it's just on my mind for real, and it's related to the channel, so I just kind of want to talk about it. But like I said, that doesn't relate to horror games, because I did stop doing horror games. I've pretty much stopped doing horror games. I want to get back into that eventually, because I think it's fun. It's just something that really, horror, like another tangent. Horror games are something that really wears on your mental, honestly. And you don't really notice it, but it kind of does wear on you mentally. It's kind of crazy. Like, even like a analog core kind of wears on you very mentally. So I did like 2 and stopped for like, that was back in February I did those. I still haven't done them again. Just because they heavily wear on your mental. Like crazy. Like, kind of crazy. But those type of videos like really wear on your mental. It's kind of insane. I don't know how people would watch them as often as like being fans of them. Because like, for me, that like, I'm still fucked up from the smile tapes, dude. It's been like 7 months. But, I'll pivot back into horror games eventually. Either that or I'll do them like once a month. And that's, well, that's actually a very sound decision, actually. Just do them once a month. Can't really wear you down if you do them once a month, right? So I might think of that. Also, sorry I'm licking my teeth, but I need to brush them. I need to brush my teeth because I can feel the film on them, so I just keep licking it because it's annoying me. But I'll figure something out. Either that I'll just keep chilling, you know. Because that's all it's about. I like chilling. Anyways, other than that, I have a Blue Sky, a Twitter, and a Discord account. All linked on the channel. Twitter just gets cross posts from Blue Sky. That's literally what it is. All of my posts, Blue Sky is really where I'm at. And really, honestly, it feels like where I'm supposed to be. Like, Blue Sky is so chill. There's so many, I don't want to get into it because I'm going to be like, all teary-eyed and stuff. But there's so many cool people on Blue Sky. Like, so many nice people. And just cool people. And just people that I don't even know. I really, really like. So, I really like being on there. So, I don't really make posts for Twitter. I make them for Blue Sky. And then usually I end up cutting them down and posting them to Twitter. But, like I said, both of them get, like, the same content. Either way. Usually Twitter just has less due to the character limit. And even though I paid for premium because I don't want to deal with the limits on Twitter like I do have to on Blue Sky, I don't really want to run over the character limit, so I usually just end up cutting it down. So there is that. Both those exist. I mainly just shitpost on them. Literally, last post before the stream announcement was one saying that I'd be sleeping through the Nintendo Direct because I don't wake up early. I sleep till a certain time. So I pretty much just shitpost on there and gush about JRPGs and have fun, at least on Blue Sky. And the Discord account, or Discord server, man, I don't even know. I'm on Discord now, again, I guess, but it exists as well. Either way. Other than that, I have a second channel as well. It exists. The content doesn't align with this channel, so I literally will never announce it on here. It is fun, though. After next week, I'll actually probably be done with my quote-unquote season 1 for my second channel, and so I'll probably be taking like, I don't even know, I'll probably be taking like a 2 or 3 month vacation from doing that, just because it's a lot of work to do, honestly, and so I won't mind taking a vacation from doing that for a bit. I also have to refocus to figure out season 2, obviously. So once I stop, I have to figure out how I'm going to go about season 2 and what exactly I want to do for season 2, because I want to switch up the vibe pretty big for season 2. I want to do some different stuff for a lot of different stuff for season 2. So I really have to pivot on my foot, or heel, I should say, and really figure out what I want to do with that. More or less, I'm having a hard time deciding who I want the mascot to be of it for season 2. That's all I'll say. I've already said, actually, I've said more than I should have, but anyways, I'll have to take a break and figure out how I want to go about season 2, and I want to figure out who the mascot's going to be for season 2. But it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing content on that channel. It brings me joy, and I hope it spreads happiness to some degree or another. By the way, other than that, don't have anything further to say. So, Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill. My phone buzzed. My phone buzzed.